Well, yeah. So we are finally getting some sunshine. And all I can say is it is about fucking time. Yes, we have sunshine. Yeah. Oh, and the snow is melting, sort of. And yeah, I'm a happy camper. How about you? How's life treating you out there? Anywho, yeah, so once again we come upon the phenomenon of religious fundamentalists insisting that atheism has to do more than just merely exist. Religious fundamentalists who insist that atheism has to make claims and produce miracles and do all kinds of things that atheism doesn't need to do, because all atheism is the simple acceptance. The acceptance of the fact that there are no gods. There are no gods. And this goes for all gods. It goes for Jehovah, Jesus, and Satan. It goes for Ahura Mazda. It goes for Shiva. It goes for Brahma. It goes for Osiris. It goes for Zeus. It goes for Odin. It goes for Bran. It goes for Quetzalcoatl and Huitzilopochtli. It goes for all the gods. All the gods are equally imaginary. All gods are equally imaginary. And the only thing that atheism has to do is exist. If a person does not believe in gods, he is an atheist. He or she is an atheist. And if somebody is an atheist, atheism exists. And that's it. That's all that's needed. That is all that is necessary. The only test required of atheism is that there be one person in the world who does not believe in any gods. As it stands, there are several tens, hundreds of millions of us who do not believe in any gods. And yes, we include your school teachers, your doctors, your dentists, your sewage workers, the people who make sure your toilets don't blow up in your face. They also include, believe it or not, some of your evangelical preachers. Some of the most virulent evangelical fundamentalist preachers are, yes, secret atheists. They seen a gig, they know they can make money at it, they're getting rich milking the suckers. And some atheists have become President of the Republic of the United States of America. Case in point, Donald fucking Trump. Atheist. President of the Republic of the United States of America, and idol of the Trump cult, worshipped by countless American evangelical Christians. Yeah. So if all that atheism is the act of not believing in any gods, where does this leave Christianity? Well, it doesn't. If you're a Christian, you believe in a God. You're not an atheist. If you believe in a God, that's fine. As long as you remember to respect my right to not believe in your God. If you're a Muslim, you have a right to practice your religion, to believe that there is a God. Just don't interfere with my right to not believe. If you're a Jew, You have a right to practice your religion and believe in a God. Just don't interfere with my right to not believe. It's that simple. Anyway, it's really that simple. Don't make laws that require me to profess belief in your God. Don't threaten punishment upon me for the, quote, crime of not believing in your God. And don't try to impose your religion upon my children through the school system. Don't try to make it illegal for me to hold political office or even to vote based upon my not believing in a God. Basically, just treat me like a human being, and we'll get along fine. But, unfortunately, religious extremists of every religion have difficulty allowing atheists to just be atheists, and there's where the problems come from. The religious extremists' inability to allow an atheist to just be an atheist. Seriously, how does my not believing your claim adversely affect you? It does not interfere with your ability to buy groceries at the grocery store. It does not interfere with your ability to get service at a restaurant. It does not interfere with your ability to ride the bus or to drive a giant gas-guzzling SUV down the highway. It does not interfere with your ability to do these things. However, you seem to have a compulsion to use your religion to try to force me to profess belief of your religious doctrines and ideologies. And you want to interfere with my ability to buy groceries, go to work, get served in a restaurant, ride the bus, etc., etc., etc. This is where the problem comes from. It doesn't come from me not believing you. It comes from you believing that you have a right to impose your religion on me. There's the issue. Don't impose your religion, and we get along fine. But of course, asking religious extremists to get along has a long history of not working. Religious extremists don't like to get along. Religious moderates are great. People who just have their religious belief and use their religious belief as a justification to do good things, hey, that's wonderful. That is beautiful. I'm all for that. Yes, if you are a church mouse type Christian, that's great. Those are the best Christians. They're hardworking, dedicated, diligent, compassionate human beings. All power to the church mice. They're great. But don't be a church monkey. The church monkeys screech and scream and fling their feces and try to legislate their religion into every aspect of everybody else's life. Those are the church monkeys. And they are deeply embarrassing for the church mice, because the church mice have to admit that, yeah, we kind of share the same religion. Yeah. Because church mice are very charitable even there. It's the only criticism I have of church mice. They're a little too charitable. Especially to church monkeys. Yeah. In any case, though, if you're an atheist, you're living your own life, you're minding your own business. If you're a moderate Christian, a moderate Muslim, a moderate Jew, a moderate Buddhist, a moderate Hindu, whatever, you're living your own life, minding your own business. None of you want extremists, either of your own religion or of any other religion, interfering with your right to just live a nice, peaceful, quiet life. And if you are a religious extremist, you won't be satisfied until everybody buys into your particular brand of your religion. And that's where the conflict comes from. The refusal to get along is, well, it's on you as a religious extremist. Whether you are a Wahhabi Muslim or a new independent fundamentalist Baptist or whatever. If you're a Likud Jew, yeah, you want everybody to fall in line and conform to your demands. Including people who practice moderate, reasonable, traditional forms of your religion that actually could be a foundation for peace if you would just sit the fuck down and let them. Yeah. I have noticed coming out of America, people who consider the new independent fundamentalist Baptist movement to be too tolerant and too left-wing for their liking. How batshit crazy do you have to be to consider the NIFB left-wing? Yeah. How batshit crazy do you have to be for that? But no. The same is true of the Likud. The same is true of the Wahhabi. They've got their own branches that are even more batshit crazy than the original. Yeah. And the swing further and further and further into batshit crazy is concerning for everybody. Now there are, and I will say this, people who could be considered atheist fundamentalists. Richard Dawkins, yeah. He makes excuses for bad behavior too. Yeah, he makes excuses for bad behavior. But, yeah. The two living atheists I have the least use for right now are, yes, Richard Dawkins and Donald J. Trump. Yeah. Because, yeah, there's no way in hell that Donald J. Trump actually believes the bullshit that he's promoting. No, he just sees it as another grift. Yeah. But in any case, that's my beautiful Sunday morning. And we do have some cloud coming in. Hopefully not heavy cloud, because I do want to enjoy some sunshine. We have not had nearly enough sunshine this past few months. Yeah. Overcast is a thing. It's a thing that sucks. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Take care. Ta-ta. Love yous all. Stay safe out there. Okay. I wanted to make one little addendum. There seems to be an issue with some people insisting that atheism equals nihilism. No. Atheism is not nihilism. Nihilism is not atheism. Atheism is the position that there are no gods. Nihilism is the position that the person is worthless, garbage, unimportant, irrelevant, and may as well not exist. Interestingly, evangelical Christian fundamentalism is an incredibly nihilistic religion that preaches the message that you are a worthless, miserable sinner who deserves to be tortured in hell forever just for having been born. Just for having been born. Can anybody explain to me how that is not peak nihilism? Honestly. Evangelical Christian fundamentalism is incredibly nihilistic. Atheism? Not so much. But then again, evangelicals are nothing if not utterly dishonest. What do you expect?